What's going on, YouTube Nation? This is Darth Dividend. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. Big news about Altria stock. The tobacco juggernaut, the administration tried to, or what they're doing is basically attempting to reduce the nicotine counts in cigarettes and their products. They think that's going to work, which I'm going to discuss in a second. But, in a few minutes. But the one thing about Altria that makes things interesting is it's a high yield dividend stock. And I own this stock, I'm long in it. And I'm going to tell you, I mean, once I summarize everything, you shouldn't panic about Altria stock. I'm going to be long in Altria stock. I'm going to show you how it's done against the S&P and its dividend history and why it's an attractive stock. And I'm also going to show you what products they carry. And I'm going to tell you, I was one of those kids that thought they were hot shit in college, using some of their products. So I'll tell you about that in a second. But really, it's interesting being a dividend investor because, you shouldn't let your emotions get involved, and you really need to, the product's not very good, for people, but at the same time, I would consider it a sin stock, and it's in demand. Okay, people are going to smoke, people are not going to care, and I'm going to explain to you why with a lot of their products. And Altria also does have some products that are not just smoking, or chewless or smokeless tobacco. So we're going to go into that, but let's check this out right now. So in the past 5 years, Altria has not done very well against the S&P. Since inception, it has done pretty well, but starting to take a little bit of a nosedive. One, it's with negative attention, and two, they're kind of at a plateau, but they are increasing their dividend, which make them a very popular stock for dividend investors. And if you were a dividend investor, this is one of your gold mine stocks. I have this in my portfolio, my M1 Finance Dividend Portfolio. I'll show you how many shares I have in the long run. But, these guys are the juggernauts of dividend investors. These guys are really good. They have a very good reputation as a dividend stock and as a company. So I don't see these guys going anywhere. And I'm going to jump to the products that they carry, which make these guys still a strong stock. And I'm still going to be long in them. I'm not giving up on them. I'm actually going to be buying more. And I'm going to explain to you why in a second. So I'm on the Altria website, and they have a lot of products, okay, that they carry. U.S. smokeless tobacco. And I'm going to tell you, just looking at these smokeless tobacco, people are not going to care. And I can tell you, all my friends in college, a lot of them that were college football players, they dipped. Some of them still dip. And they know it can cause oral cancer. I don't care how much you educate people as a healthcare provider, they are still going to use chewless tobacco. I mean, I go and, I'll go here and there at a bar, or I'll see people working out and they dump their dip in the parking lot, which is pretty disgusting. But, I don't dip, and I tried doing it. Let me tell you, I was puking my brains out at a college party after doing that. It's just not for me. This is something that college kids do all the time, and they're not going to care. Okay. The mentality with college kids is they're invincible. So they think that nothing's going to touch them. Nothing will ever happen. And it is catching up with people with oral cancer. So, I don't do it. Okay. Don't get me wrong. I smoke, a cigar here and there. I probably will after this semester. Hopefully I get my A's. It's, be taking one tomorrow. I'll probably post maybe a video Thursday night after my exam, because I got another one on Sunday, which is kind of weird because I got a class, a theory class, a nurse theory class, and it's harder than my actual advanced health assessment class, which is kind of weird. But these guys, okay, I can tell you, I will see people dip all the time. Okay. These are some of the biggest popular brands. Okay, Copenhagen, Skull Bandits. I mean, I go to the gas station, I see people in line getting dip all the time. You think they care? You think if there's less nicotine in there, nicotine's one of the most addictive drugs in America. People don't care. So I'm going to tell you, people just don't care. So they're going to do it anyways. I mean, look at how many professional players I know they tried to say no to dipping, but people still diff and do. They just don't care. One of the next things I want to emphasize is with Philip Morris. I mean, I was just in line. Okay, I was just in line at Drug Mart picking up Cheez-Its after my workout. I only eat like, just a cup and stuff because I'm in cutting mode. But guess what people are buying? Cigarettes. They don't care. This is a drug mart. This is, people are just buying these products like crazy. I think it was Marlboro that, people were in line with that. And Chesterfield, I'm pretty sure. But, I don't smoke cigarettes, but people are going to smoke and people don't care. I mean, there's nurses I work with that smoke and they know it's bad, but they do it anyways. I can tell I can tell you like people who I know they've had open heart surgery and they after open heart surgery they smoke. They don't care. So that's one thing that you need to be careful with. First of all, as a dividend investor, you should never invest in cigarettes. One, it's not healthy for you. Two, you're wasting a crap load of money, and the nicotine tax is going to whack you, and you can't buy really, dividend stocks because you're buying cigarettes. So taking care of your health is important, but these people don't care, and it's a shame to say that, but it's such a great product, for people that are smokers, and they just don't care. I mean, how many times do you see people, you tell them to lose weight or, they tell you they're going to lose weight, they're going to quit smoking cigarettes. They don't. And then what happens? They get lung cancer and it's unfortunate, but people are going to smoke. That is part of the consumers and that's just what they do. Another product which I really think is interesting, Altria owns a lot of wineries. Okay, this is what makes these guys really exciting. They've expanded to being a winery. Hopefully, you don't hear my person above me, the dog, going crazy. But look at all this wine, and you know what? Millennials are drinking wine like crazy. Okay, so that's the new thing out there is wine. So they're capitalizing in the wine industry. Okay, read articles, Google search. The how much wine people drink now. It's crazy. So just think about that in the future when it comes to wineries or investing in Altria. Just remember that they own wine, okay? Estate wineries, okay? So that's one thing that has these guys going. And where's the other one? Here we go. John Middleton's. Man, when I was in like right when I was done with track season and like between senior year in high school and freshman year in college, I thought I was so cool smoking Black and Milds. Man, there are people that smoke Black and Milds like crazy and they just don't care. Okay, this is what's interesting. This is a very popular product. I think it's bigger and more popular than cigarettes. And I don't know, but Black and Milds are one of the best products out there for Altria. So this is what has them going. Do me a favor, go to a gas station and see if people are buying Black and Milds. People buy them like crazy. Kids buy them like crazy. They don't care. Kids think they're so cool smoking Black and Milds, Gold and Mild, and we used to freak Black and Milds and stuff. Freaking means like you get the filter out and you just, get it and start smoking a Black and Mild and stuff. And I see people at bars out over here in Northeast Ohio smoking a Black and Mild, thinking they're, tight and stuff. Prince Albert, Cherry Blend, these are products that people still smoke and they just don't care. I've was at a baseball game like a few years ago, and people were outside smoking Black and Milds, thinking they were so hard. So, this helping Altria as a business. And I'm going to tell you, people don't care. People are going to smoke. And I'll tell you a funny story about a black and mild too. You guys are going to get a kick out of this. So me being one of those hard asses, thinking I'm tight and stuff, I was smoking a black and mild in my car, and I had an American Eagle shirt on, and I was just smoking, and I was driving the car and stuff, and all of a sudden ash got on my sleeve. My sleeve caught on fire, so I had to pull over and put it out. You guys are gonna get a kick out of that, but people are still gonna smoke and they don't care. So it doesn't matter how much they're educated. People are going to get COPD. People are going to smoke. You can tell people that marijuana can screw up hormone levels in guys. They don't care. So, and a move by administration, I don't think is going to be significant enough to affect Altria. I think maybe negative press, but I still think that they're going to be pretty strong. So I'm going to show you their dividend history real quick. So as of right now, they have a dividend yield of 7.01 with a PE ratio 19.91 with an annual dividend of $3.44. So they normally increase their dividends over time, which make them an attractive dividend stock. So, I own X amount of shares, which I'll show you on my E-Trade dividend portfolio. And I'll show you a quick wild card stock after this. But let me just jump to my E-Trade dividend portfolio. So it went from 56 cents jumping to 86 cents. Most people believe, and again, I'm not a financial advisor, that the dividend yield is safe and the dividend is safe. The dividend is safe. So I feel pretty confident in the stock. I'm going to continue to buy Altria and invest more in Altria. What a great dividend stock. It's just very strong. If you see their history and their rich tradition as a dividend stock. Well, let me show you how many shares I own. So I have 15 shares of Altria right now with my dividend portfolio, the Death Star. And Altria has generated $22.30 in my dividend portfolio, which I really like. And I have that in my dividend portfolio. I'm going to be long in my dividend portfolio. These are nice dividends, and once I get bigger and bigger and bigger, once I own about 100 shares of Altria, imagine how much damage I can do to my M1 Finance dividend portfolio with this stock, because it's just going to keep on going to the roof and buying more shares and buying more shares and buying more shares. So that's what's exciting about this dividend stock. So I'm going to show you a wild card stock that I have my E-Trade dividend portfolio real quick. So that stock would be Gladstone Land Corporation. This is a real estate investment trust that basically owns farmland, okay? They have a farmland portfolio right now. And see, here's just some in Texas, okay? They have properties in Texas. These guys are real estate investment trusts specifically on farms. So they are starting to get bigger. Okay, the price is $20.78. And I'm going to show you its dividend history, which makes these guys very attractive. So I want you to look into this one too. So Land has slowly increased its dividend, which makes it an attractive stock with a dividend yield of 2.56% and an annual dividend of 0.54 or 54 cents. So it distributes a monthly dividend. It is increasing its dividend over time. I am long in this stock, and I cannot wait till it gets to 5 cents because I can start buying more shares of Land, and it's just slowly growing, slowly getting bigger. So that's one stock to keep an eye on. So let me know what you think of this video with Altria, a little bit with Gladstone Land. So again, if you are new to this channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. This is Darth Dividend. Wish me luck in the exam. I'm going to be long in Land and Altria. So you guys take care and have a good one.